Right, hello there guys. Today I'm going to make another video of a few of my things I'm actually going to show you all around of. But you know what, today's the day with tons of flies blowing all over your face. I hate them. They're the most annoying thing in the world. So I'm going to show you the house, my cars, all around my cars, all around my dad's shed, whatever, I don't know if he wouldn't mind. I'm not sure actually, but if he'll go off at me if he sees me do a tour on his shed. But you know the previous video I've been talking about, my girlfriend who I thought has been cheating on me. But I've learnt yesterday she would have got in trouble and told off if she cheated on me. But you know the kiss I was telling you about? That was just once. And then and I bet she actually rinsed her mouth out because it was actually gross, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it tasted like rabbit guts. I'm just guessing. Well, it's just a guess, just once. Once is plenty, you know. But, you know what? I'm in my dad's shed, but it's a hot, blithering day. 33 degrees summer. Might be coming autumn sometime this month. Today's the 1st of March, and it's my birthday soon, 15th of March. Wish me happy birthday, guys, on the 15th of March. I'll appreciate that. Alright, so, if you haven't seen the video of me thinking that my girlfriend cheated on me, please watch it. I might leave the video in the description. The link is in the description. If you click on see more down in the description, you'll be able to see all the links. You'll be able to see the link that I've put in there. Okay? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna start in the house. Right, shut this door because we don't want to leave it open because look, I just actually just hit that corner. Oh no. All the pallets I've actually used, strip all that wood down and build a whole lot out of it. But you know, it's just more lots to go. But I'm planning to add a front veranda on top, and my dad recommends he wants to leave it there, but my grandpa recommends my car should be parked in here and then he should move it over there. My grandpa recommends to bury some holes up along here to put like a shade cloth along here from there to up there. And these bricks, they're no longer in good shape because look at it. They're all cracking and breaking. Like that. So that's all cracking and breaking. It was about 15 years old and unused. Hasn't even been used yet. Well, all these pavers hasn't been used. Look, there are tons of everything. He hasn't even used it all. Right. So my grandpa been saying that the veranda is actually going around here. Instead of this side, that's all good space there. But the problem I have is the whirlybird is in the way, because it would have been good space to put a shelter on top, like a roof, and big area, but we're not gonna put another door in it because my dad does not have a door. More hard work, not good enough. And well, recently I've actually put a gate here, but it failed. It just fell over and snapped off. And there's like a screw here somewhere which actually got snapped off somewhere. Oh yeah, that snapped off. When I accidentally screwed it in the wrong place, that snapped off. I wanted to unscrew it and then I accidentally screwed it in the wrong place. Well, that sucks. And then I joined these two throats together, cut it up. Well, I had a bit of trouble and I cut my thumb the other month, which was bleeding, tons of blood coming out. It's disgusting, that's real bad. I used duct tape. My dad got duct tape from his work and then he let me have it because we don't want any bugs or water or stuff getting in. Not that great. But the problem is we have to put another frame here, which is that's just flopping around up and down, up and down. We don't want any heads get cut off with that. We don't want any tall blokes coming up here getting their heads cut up. But anyways, another big issue, that does not seem to be leveled. Oh, that's not seem to be leveled anyway. That's not leveled at all. Right, we're gonna go in here. Right, we're gonna go in here. Oh no, door's locked. Right, this is how to do it, and oh yes, look at that. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Much better. I can easily get in. Right, well, I'll start with this area, which is the sink, which I did that myself, but yesterday I spotted a leak, which this is how you turn it on, but I'll show you. Look. Look, sometimes it actually leaks. See? There's the leak. And look, there's bacteria growing in there. That's disgusting. I can't wash up all my dishes. And there's actually pipes just going straight down, just down under the floor. Strips on the floor and the ground, actually. And what I did, I duct tape it because the joints were too expensive, waste of money. Not good use for it though, but it's just my choice of an idea. And I put a camera up there. So overnight it will record what's going on in here. Right, and my dad said to me, why did you steal my light? And I was like, hey, I just wanted to try something out. And he was like, well, buy your own light. It's not your light. And I was like, alright then, I'll wait for Grandpa to come. Okay. Well, that's a weird day. That's a weird thing. Alright, this is the wall here. I put a speaker here, and a speaker here, and the TV. The 12-volt TV gets hooked up on here. But I don't know how to plug it in though. Well, this is the power point I've just put in here, but I just need to have another extension lead to power this whole thing up. But I might get all that computer PC, that PC speaker system, like the Logitech, whatever you call it, that brand, huh? I don't know. Well, I might be able to put one of those. I've already got one of those, but I might set it up when my grandpa comes here. And there's a piece of Perspex coming down there, which I haven't used. It's just left there. Alright, let's move on to the kitchen. Right, let's move on to the kitchen. Right, this is the old oven that have been given to me because it's old age, doesn't heat, fan's broken, dodgy wiring, metal's all crispy, it's like all mold, burnt mold, the other glass panes all broke, it fell off while it was cooking, the seal's broke, the drawers are missing, the light's blown, and that's all worn out. That, you don't know what temperature it is, and I don't know how many minutes that is, but I can see a bit, but that's fine. But this problem here, you can't see what function it is on. How do I know which is fan force, grill, whatever? Huh? Just fan, I don't know. That's weird. And this is an Ariston. I don't know what model it is, but another thing, the light bulb is fell off. And this is a bit loose. These are not screwed in yet, but I'm just gonna wait for some more ideas. How to do it. And that's what I've tried. I've cleaned it out, but more crisps have come in. And here's the model. Ariston made in Italy model. I don't know what that is. I can't see. 2.9 kilowatts, 15 amps, 240 volts. Well, the wires will burn out if that was plugged in. You just need to plug it into a what do you call it? Mains power box, trip box, trip meter, whatever you call it, something like that. And this is the Waco fridge I've had for a couple of years. Well, it hasn't been used for quite a long time, but cobwebs are building up in here. Is it? Cobwebs in here, and that's on and off, hot and cold. That's how cold or hot you want it. I don't know, that's gonna blow out heat because it's constantly blowing out. And that is the plug, which I'm gonna plug into here. That is the main power switch, which will turn the whole house power on and off. And we're gonna use this as to plug in to the extension lead to the shed. And I think I hear some banging out there. Alright, that banging's sorted out now, so probably the neighbours or something. It's just the wind. It's just a windy day, that's all. And this plug here is the to the exhaust fan, which I cut a hole in the wall and screwed some border panels. And I used the old car radiator housing. I zip tied the exhaust fan into it and then screwed or zip tied this grill on. And then this is how I screwed it in, like that. I took the old radiator fan motor out and I found a good use for it, but I don't know, it's just sitting somewhere. I got this exhaust fan for $5 from the old recycle shop, whatever you call it, tip shop. Made at Geraldton, in the landfill. Very good quality. Not so loud, but it's good. And these are old metal shelving which I've used to protect the wood boards when I use the camping stove. And when I cook, we don't have any fire hazards. Same with this wall here too. But this area here, I'm gonna have to try and remodify it because that is in the way. When I put another layer of this up here, it hits it and then there's not enough room. And then that's all blocking it off, there's not enough room. And I've just got to use some, what do you call it, paper mache to wedge seal all these stuff up. Good. And this red cable here is just to the light, like I said earlier. It's hanging up all along here. And that camera wires is all the way up out there. And yeah, that plastic bag is just to protect it from rubbing up against the roof tin. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I burped. Alright. Right now, my dad tells me, you nailed it. Is that straight? And I was like, yep. And then it's already nailed. It's not straight. It's just what he says. Well, I really have to take this board off and redo it because I've done an awful job at this. Same with all that, but that's a minor issue, but this is all good. So, but this is a little bit of a minor issue as well. I'm gonna put perspex here, 900 by 600 mils. I don't know. It's just a guess. Same with that window here, and this window here as well. So this is how the lowest point, and this is gonna be the highest point from up here. Lowest point, highest point. Lowest point and highest point. And that's how I wired up the water tap sink. Right, tap, pipe, pump, what do you call it? The pump, I've wired it up like that. I put carpet in, I screwed it down with washers. Staples didn't help, but I'll use flat screws. Something like that with washers on it, with wired. And I've nailed this in sideways so I can have the wall up that way. Right now, I put 3 hinges here, $3 each. I did it like that, and then that is, I screw that in, same with that, because somehow the door was falling apart, and then I had to fix it. Oh my god.
What is wrong with that banging? Who's banging?
Hey, who's banging? Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just distracting me. Really? It's just distracting me. Alright, this is the computer desk which I've made myself using one of the old metal shelving. I got an old poolside chair which my dad buggered at me for robbing off him, but I will return it when I'm finished using it. Or else, when I buy a new chair, when my grandpa's here, he will have this back and all back to normal. No dramas, Dad. No dramas. No dramas. Right, there's a bit of a spider web up here somewhere. You know what? Doesn't matter. We'll clean it out, so we'll clean it out when it gets a bit worse. Oh look, there's a bit of a bug. Ew, get out of my house! You, out! Oh, that stinks. I'll put like, I don't know what this is, it just feels a bit weird. That's why I use for the kitchen flooring. It's just like mats, rubber mats. Hey, that's good. And I've screwed that in, I've screwed these in, which is really good. And a problem is that I've missed a spot. I went a bit too far from here to there. But I'm gonna have to reseal that, put some sealant on top and screw it here. But I'm gonna have to mind that wire because it's gonna start a fire hazard, which is pretty bad, you know? I don't want to die from fire, but there's a problem here. That the problem is the clock went flat. It's only 3:10 there, and that's not the right time. It's actually Now 507, that's the wrong time. Hey, fix that. I'll do that, don't you worry. And, well, I've got some picture frames of me and my girlfriend, which will be again hung up on here. One here, which is a screw hanging down, and another one here, right there, and one hook, because there's a big frame here, and two little frames against here. One here, and one little frame here, like that one too. Okay, and somehow this clock is useless because it's like sucks all the power in one day out of the battery, and then every day I have to keep changing and changing the batteries over and over and over again. Well, that's just a waste of money buying new AA batteries. Well, bit of a waste. Just wind. Just wind. It's just been a rough day with having wind, you know. Well, next one. Right, I painted this last year sometime. Connor and Maddie's shack. That's my girlfriend, you know. And I wonder who put that bit of wood there. Well, that's the wrong spot, mate. Put that there. I'll pick that up later. If you're saying, why is it there? And then I'll respond, well, I'll pick it up on my way back. Well, okay, no stress. And I screwed these in. I've put varnish over it. I use the old pallet wood, which is really good. So good. Really good. And I put perspex along here as well. Oh look, that's a bit of a crack there, which is really bad. Well, this one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. And I have to drill holes because that has to be drilled through. And then I have to seal that up and did it on nailed it down like that. Like that. Well, there we are. And then that's how I did it. To hold the door frame up. Not too bad, it's quite strong. And up here is a light sensor, night security light sensor. Security light. And that's connected to the solar panel, which is up along here. And unfortunately, the door slammed and actually snapped that off. Pretty bad, isn't it? And, well, that's pretty much about it to show you all around in the house. That is quite it. And one more look around. If you can see, if you want to ask some questions, write down in the comments and I'll do a video review on this. Whatever you want to see, just do a video report on it. Do a, just write down a comment actually. But somehow, this actually sometimes doesn't slam right in quite well. You know? Well, another thing is, there are holes in there. Well, if a 213 kilo person actually got up on here, it would fall down through the floor and get injured. Well, we don't want that, don't we? We have to get another ton of pallets and then rebuild again. But look, this is pretty weak, isn't it? It's pretty weak, isn't it? We have to fix that as well, hey? We're gonna fix that as well. Look, wobble, wobble, wobble. If I get up in here, and it's like, oh, that's a nice view, and that's just gonna snap, isn't it? It's gonna snap. But, one more tour around the other side. This is where the carport was, but I'm gonna replan that. 2 bits of wood I've left there. I'm gonna pick that up another time because I'm doing a video today. And there's some stuff under here which I've abandoned. That's weird. And I'm gonna have to fill up this hole here. And then under here, that's where all the pipes actually leak down. And that's how I run the tap. Connect 12-volt power to that. Water goes through here. But it doesn't taste very nice so far. I haven't tried, but I know it doesn't taste really nice. The pump's actually connected to a solar panel on top. And, well, there's chooks over there. Well, that's chooks. And right over here, I've actually used this as a water box. It's a bit dirty, but it doesn't look very nice. It's gross. Yuck! It looks gross. And I made this frame, and I've had this frame laying around. This used to be like a bench seat, and I had to take it off because it was too heavy and bulky. I had to move it around all the time. I get a sore back, sore hands, I cut my hands, but it's not worth doing that. But this is a good design. This is a good design. And look, that's disgusting water. Ugh. I'm gonna find a better place to put that. It's not good. And look, that's the other side. That's the power pole I made, which is I use as a camera. Put as a camera wire holder. Now, right, this plate here, that's beyond the oven, which is not used anymore because it takes so much space at the back, and then it doesn't go in all the way. It doesn't go in all the way, really. Hello! Nice to see you! Hello there, sugar. Good to see you as well. Right, I'll do another video soon. Because it's getting late, I have to do one part at a time. But I'll do another video of the cars another time. Sometime this week, I don't know. So if I get any time, I'll be able to do it. Well, that's my red car. It's a Commodore over there. But I'll be able to do a video of it. So, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like the video. And if you want some questions, reviews about something, write in the comments right now. That's a good time to let me know what you want me to show you. Okay? Alright, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, comment. Remember that. Okay, thank you. Take care, guys. Bye!